3 minus 4 equals -1. So that's what I'm going to plug in to my y column, my output column. So your job right now in your notes is to complete the next 2 steps. I want you to plug 2 into your linear equation for x to figure out what y equals. And then I want you to plug 3 into your linear equation to figure out what y equals. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, now that you've completed your input-output chart with your list of x's and your list of y's, the missing numbers that you should have filled in were 2 and 5. So now, as you can see, you have 4 different ordered pairs here. You have 0, -4, you have 1, -1, you have 2, 2, and you have 3, 5. So you just figured out what your points or your solutions are that you're going to plot on the coordinate plane. So let's start off with 0, -4. We know that 0 needs to fall on our x-axis. Our x-axis is this line going horizontally right there. And we know that our -4 needs to fall on our y-axis. So if I were to plot 0, -4, I would start out at 0 on my x-axis and then go down to -4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my y-axis and plot that point right there. My next point, 1, -1. I'm going to start out at 1 on my x-axis and go down to -1 on my y-axis. Now, if I take my ruler, and you all should be using a straight edge as well, if I take my ruler and I connect these 2 points, I have just created a line that is equivalent to my linear equation. I was able to graph this linear equation on the coordinate plane using the points that I found here. And what you'll discover is if you were to plot any other point that fits into this equation, it should fall on this same line. So let's go ahead and try plotting our remaining 2 points. If I plotted 2, 2, I'm going to start at 2 on my x-axis and go up to +2 on my y-axis. And as you can see, it falls right on my line. I'm going to plot my last point, 3, 5. I actually want you to plot this on your coordinate plane, and we'll talk about the results that you found after plotting that point. If this ordered pair is correct, it should fall on the line that you just created using these points right here. If you have any questions, please don't forget to write them down in your notes, and we'll talk about them tomorrow. If you need some extra practice, I've also posted another link that enables you to figure out solutions to other linear equations. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.